Hey guys, it's Sarah, and today we're going to talk about the books I plan to read in the month of August. It's a little ambitious, but it's because July was very light because of all the stuff that we had going on. So I'm craving the reading right now, and I feel like as of right now, I'm not working yet, and I'm going to take advantage of the time that I have right now that I can just really get some good reading done. So I have like some lofty plans. We'll see what I can get to. Probably not all of these, to be honest, but I'm going to try to do my best. All right, first and foremost, I definitely have my 2 5-star predictions that I still need to read. So I have Forever Interrupted by Taylor Jenkins Reid, which I have started already. I'm listening to this on audiobook. So that has already been started. And then I do have With Love from Cold World by Alicia Thompson. So these are the 2 5-star predictions I need to read before the end of the month so I can do my follow-up for that. So these are definitely priority. I also am going to be participating in the Catch-Up-a-thon, which is a readathon for the first 2 weeks of August, hosted by my friend Krista at Books and Jams and my friend Amy over at Amy's Bookish Life. I will have both of them linked down below. I'll have their announcement videos if you guys are interested. It is a Book of the Month themed readathon, and I've done every one so far, and I would like to do this one too. I don't plan to read a ton for that. I only picked 1 book for the entire readathon, but it's just because I have other things that I need to get to as well. But this one actually fit numerous prompts. I think I was able to get this into like 4 different prompts for the readathon, so it works definitely. But that's The Giver of Stars by Jojo Moyes. I recently featured this in a video talking about all the Book of the Month books I still had on my shelves, and was getting a lot of good feedback on this one. So very excited that I was able to make this one work, and we'll see. But I am going to be listening to it. Julia Whalen narrates it, which I did not know ahead of time. I just downloaded it without looking to see, and then someone in my comments said that she narrated it. I was like, oh, perfect. Because she's my favorite. So I will definitely be listening to this sometime in the first 2 weeks of August. And I did pick a book for the buzzword for the month of August, which is like is the word. And so I picked The Unlikely Pilgrimage of Harold Fry by Rachel Joyce. This is a book that was sent to me for a book exchange one year. I believe Lindsay sent this one to me, and I'm excited to read this one. It is like a travel adventure story, I believe, about someone trying to find a lost love of his, from what I'm understanding, and I believe they're older characters. But I've heard very good things about this one in particular. It's not super long, so I'm really hoping to be able to get to this and have this fit into the buzzword. And then Lord help me, you guys. I have not read a single book from my summer TBR. Just other things are taking priority. I'm doing a couple of reading vlogs. I'm actually trying to finish up 2 reading vlogs right now so that I can post them. I have 2 more books to read for those. I'm not going to show you what those are because I want those to be a surprise. But yeah, it's been, I just didn't do a whole lot for the month of July. So that put me a little bit behind on a couple of things. I have an Alexa reading vlog coming up, and I have a Roll Your Next reading vlog. But none of those included any books on my summer TBR. So I do have this one sitting there because this one I wanted to be, if I got to any of them, it would be this one because this is one that Kaylin picked for me. And I'm notorious for not picking the books that my family picks for me, just not reading them. I don't know why. It's not intentional. My seasonal TBRs are always, I get to them if I do, great. If I don't, they go back on my shelves and it's totally fine. This one is a chunker though. So I picked the longest one for sure. It is over 600 pages. Totally fine. But I do have it sitting there, and I would really, 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 really like to get to it. I do have a couple other things that are a little bit higher priority, but I'm going to try my darndest to get to this one. And then I do want to talk about a couple of Kindle books because I've been, kind of updating my book stuff, all my things, all my book things. And I do have a list of ARCs that I have that includes physical ARCs that are sent to me from publishers. It includes NetGalley, and it includes Edelweiss. Those are 3 ways that I get advanced reader copies of books. And I really was looking at my list of ARCs that I have access to, and I was just like, man, I'm not reading these. This is awful. I need to read them. I have gotten much more picky about what I'm downloading. I'm not just downloading anything that people send me or accepting things that people send me. I make sure that it's something I genuinely am interested in reading. So I've gotten much, much better about that this year. But I still have a lot, and I want to make sure I'm getting to them and that I'm reading and reviewing them. So that's something I'm going to be making more of a focus for sure. So I do have 3 books on my Kindle that I would like to try to get to. I'm actually going to start reading on my Kindle at night. It's just a little bit easier to do that. So these will be 3 books that I'm really going to try to get to this month because they're all being released this month. So the first one is The Pairing by Casey McQuiston. I have really enjoyed Casey McQuiston's books. Now, I loved Red, White, and Royal Blue. I did read One Last Stop. That one was fine. I didn't like it quite as much. But this one I'm very excited to read. This one is about a couple, 2 men who were in a relationship. They broke up, but I believe they both kind of feel like the other one was the one that got away, and they end up having a chance meeting on a wine tour in Italy, from what I'm understanding. And I'm so here for that. So I definitely want to read that one. That will probably be my priority, actually, because that is also one of my most anticipated books for the year, and I have access to it. So there's that. And then I got that one from Edelweiss. Now from NetGalley, I have 2 different books. I have You Will Never Be Me by Jessie Q. Sutanto. I have not read anything by Jessie Q. Sutanto yet, but I have heard very, very good things about all of her books, and I'm here for it. This one, I believe, is an adult mystery thriller. And I don't remember the premise, but I'm definitely interested in reading her as an author. So this is a great place to start. And then I also have Red River Road, and this is by Anna Downs. This is going to also be a mystery thriller book. I had a couple of her books before, and I don't think I kept them. I don't think they survived the big unhaul that I did. And they were both physical arcs. So this one I have on NetGalley, but I figured I would give this one a shot and see. And then if I do want to go back and read her other ones that I had before, I can always just, get them. But so that one is coming out as well. So those are 1 romance and 2 mystery thrillers. So hopefully I can get to those as well. Like I said, ambitious, but I definitely want to try to do this. And like I said, I'm also trying to finish up 2 different vlogs. So those include 2 different books. I only have 1 more book to read for each vlog, and I'm currently reading one. And then I would have another one up on deck. So I'm hoping to get those done this month so I can get some more vlogs out for you guys. Because I don't have very much more to go to get that done. And then I can start my next round of those, because those are both series vlogs that I would like to do another round. So yeah. All right, let me know your thoughts. I feel like this is a lot for me, but we're going to see what we can do. But now, since I'm not working, I'm really just kind of hoping I can, make a little bit more time for reading. So, all right, let me know if you've read any of these. What are you planning to read for the month of August? I would love to know. And I will see you guys again soon. Hope you have a great day. Bye.